Hey, JBT. What's up, man? Yeah, we missed the storm, so that's a good thing. They all went way south of me. A couple of tornadoes in Louisiana, I think. I hadn't heard what kind of, if there was any casualties or anything, but Tanglepoa got hit. That's east of Hammond. A little bit of small community. Hey, Dan. Yeah, well, the rain came through in Arkansas, North Arkansas this morning. It didn't rain long here. In fact, it didn't come through till about 7 o'clock tonight. Didn't rain that killing much here, but south of us had some bad weather. Tornadoes, a few tornadoes, and it's still going across Mississippi, headed toward Alabama, South Mississippi. Well, all the way up through. It's just moved east to me already. I don't care nothing about the tornado weather. Don't care anything about it. Wow. I don't doubt it. You get all that runoff in those mountains up there, and it all goes into the Bull Shoals and Heber Springs and Beaver Lake. They catch all that water. Good evening, everybody. I see it's 8 folks in the chat. I mean, in here, but just 2 in the chat. But that's all right. People got a place to be. Before the Hoghead show. Yeah. I don't believe we in a drought here in Mississippi. We got plenty of moisture in the ground. Of course, the way they farm now, they don't none of it go in the ground anyway. It all runs off. Some of them do a little subsoil. Most of them don't do nothing but plant it and harvest it and plant it again the next year, basically. Hey, Tim. All right, man. Yep. Nothing going on here. I made me 2 hot dogs today this afternoon for supper with some of that sauerkraut I've been making. Hey, Dale. And I put some fermented onions on it and some chili. Boy, it's pretty good groceries. That sauerkraut is out of this world, man. I love that stuff. And it hadn't, well, the pH, you don't want to eat it until the pH gets down below 4. And the pH was 3.6 2 or 3 days ago. So it won't hurt you to eat it, but it's still not It's not tender like I like it. It's still kind of crunchy. So, but I went on put something on those 2 hot dogs because I knew it would be good. And I got a jar of fermented onions. I put them on there. Pretty good meal. Pretty good. I got to talking and woke Lucky up. Well, when you fermenting, you got to pay attention to the pH. You want to make sure everything's out of there, all the harmful stuff, and none of it can live below 4. Actually, 4.5. I put my lips on top of that meatloaf. Hey, Eric. Yeah. I ate me some more sauerkraut today, Eric. And you still didn't get in. I like this when I eat meatloaf. I like to put a little mustard on it when I eat it, not when I cook it, but when I eat it. I like a little tad of mustard on it. Pretty good. Oh man, kind of sleepy. Yeah, meatloaf is good, Dan. I like it as long as it got onions in it. You gotta have onions. Yeah, we don't cook it with mustard, but I put it on. You slice it off, and I smear it on that slice before I eat. Yeah, bell peppers. I love them. I'm a fool for tomatoes, though. Golly, I love that tomato flavor. I don't know. You might make it a little bit too hot. Jalapenos. Because I put a little hot sauce on it. Yeah, you out there in Oklahoma and Texas, they eat jalapenos on everything. I believe they put jalapenos in the sweet tea. I know that. I'm pretty sure they do down in South Texas. Hey, Don, I stayed down at Brownsville for a week. Hey, 50 cents. Stayed down at Brownsville for a week one time at a meeting. We ate breakfast there somewhere every morning. And everywhere we went and ate breakfast, I always eat scrambled egg. They had jalapenos chopped up in the scrambled egg. At night when we ate our night meal or whatever, it had something on the dish had jalapenos chopped up in it. I was so sick of jalapeno peppers when I got away from down there. You ate jalapenos every day on something, twice a day. Yeah, get y'all yawning now. Lucky knocked out over here. I go in spurts on them peppers. I get a taste for them. I eat the 5 of them, but I don't eat them just to be eating them. Oh yeah, go ahead and spill it, JBT. What do you put on your meatloaf, JBT? Let me guess, boiled chitlins. You look like a chitlin eater. Yeah, you probably ought to be scared, Dan. I've seen a bunch of folks eat them, and they must be pretty hot. Mayonnaise. He puts mayonnaise on it. That's exactly what he puts on meatloaf and mayonnaise. My granddaddy used to call it calf slobber. Yeah, that's kind of the way we do it, Dane. Come on, JBT, tell us. I know it's mayonnaise. I don't know. He's trying to look up. He's on Google trying to see how you spell mayonnaise. JBT, I'm just messing with you, boy. So it's not mayonnaise. It's not, whatever it is, it must be unusual, Dan, because he wouldn't, must be pretty unusual. He's out there in Texas, so I don't know. I don't guess he puts honey on it or syrup. Hey, 252. Maybe he puts syrup or honey or something like that. Jelly, who knows? No, he's a strange duck. He might have put scrambled eggs on it. You can't tell. Hey, Missy. Hey, Pontoon Jody. Lucky they speaking to you. You didn't even wake up. I don't know. Might be horseradish. But horseradish would be good on it. Hey Jody, we trying to guess what JBT puts on his meatloaf to eat it, and it's a type, some kind of like some kind of sauce, and nobody's guessed it. We guessed mustard, honey, syrup, ketchup, A1 sauce, cheese, and Don R guessed onions, but that wouldn't be uncommon. They wouldn't. That's not a kind of sauce. Horseradish. And we can't guess what he puts on it. And he's probably going to lie anyway. Barbecue sauce. I don't know, that wouldn't be strange though. Ranch, no, he's already guessed ranch. He probably puts a catfish Charlie on. Salsa. Now that's a good guess. That's probably what it is, being where he lives. That's a good guess. Salsa. Yeah, pecani sauce. That's a good guess there, salsa. Jody and Dan picked that one. I know a fella that eats hot tamales with that paste pecani sauce. That he rubbed it down in it. He used a whole jar on a dozen hot tamales. Oh God, no! They surely don't put guacamole on it. Shrimp sauce, cocktail sauce, yeah, that would be good on it too. Yeah, hot sauce. I said syrup. He said he didn't respond to it. I don't even know what that is, Tim. The patio. Oh God, surely not butter. Well, we're trying to guess what you put on your meatloaf. It's a hot sauce. Oh, tapatio. Okay. I never heard of it before. It's a tartar sauce. Oh gosh, that don't sound good to me at all. Yeah, I said eggs, Donna. Man, I said horseradish. If I saute mushrooms, I know where they going. They going on a fork. I love them. I love them. Jello pudding. There you go. I don't know what he would put on. There you go, Donna. He needs to give us a hint because we don't know whether he's telling the truth or not. He may be putting gasoline on it. That's what he's thinking he's going to say. We kind of in the dark. Yeah, but we need another hint. Ice cream, I reckon. He probably puts ice cream on it. Oh, use that instead of ketchup. Hey, Troy, I missed you when you came in. Instead of ketchup, they put that on there. It must be. I don't know. Unless you're stripping it with bacon, putting bacon on the outside of it. Hey, Steve Lowe, but that wouldn't be strange. Yeah, I guess mayo. All right, Don. How will you miss it? Cottage cheese. Good gosh almighty. No, I ain't eating no cottage cheese. Well, there it is, cottage cheese, because Don R gets cheese. And if you put cottage cheese on it, don't invite me to your house to eat. Because Don R gets cheese way back up there. Sardines. No, you don't put no sardines. I'm thinking it was Don R that said cheese. Well, whatever it is, it must be strange. Because we done guessed all kind of stuff. Surely you don't put sardines on it or skipjack. Oh, man. Hey, I don't eat rotten food. It sure is good, though. If it is rotten, it's so good. What now? He said what it was. I put tomato paste on it. Oh, well, that. I was looking back to see what Don R guessed. Tomato paste. Well, I guess it was, you cook with tomato paste, I reckon that would be all right. I guarantee you I'd eat it because I love tomatoes in any form. Yeah, well, I don't think it's strange. You smear it on there, it would stick on there good, and it's still tomatoey flavor. So I ordered those controls and headphones yesterday. Yeah, I might try it if I catch my wife making another one. I'll tell her about it. Hey, Troy, I got a question for you, and I can't find the answer on that game. How much? How long does that demo last? Does it go by how long you had it downloaded, or the miles you travel, or jobs you take? How long does it last? Yeah, I might at least do put it on half of it. Hey, David. Yeah, it went south of me, David. All we got was a little rain, not much, no wind. Didn't do anything. It's gone. The front came across, but it wasn't nothing to it here. All the bad weather was south. Had a tornado in Tangier, Louisiana. I saw that's pretty close to the Mississippi line down South Mississippi, and it's going across Mississippi and going headed into Alabama now. But I think the worst of the weather's down south. Oh, I don't. It's all gone past me. At least when I looked at the radar, it was. Oh, you talking about just plain wind? Well, you still got some storms and all at Little Rock. It's past me. In fact, it's almost on the Alabama line. Well, basically, it's on the Alabama line. Yeah, you had another little trailing front behind the main front that came through by you. Uh, well, we're supposed to get 15, 20 mile an hour winds, but we can handle that. Yeah. Well, golly, Don, the wind blows out there where you are all the time anyway. Yeah. Last night I was talking about those guys from around the country that I used to work with. That I couldn't remember the name of that town in I guess it's North Dakota. It's Minot, Minot, North Dakota. I believe it's North Dakota, and I believe it's Minot. Minot, I think. Minot, is that right? Yeah, that's right, Minot. Yeah, he had trouble up there putting out test plots because the wind blew all the time. They had to use sure enough, some kind of heavy agent in the water in the mix to get that stuff to even go to the ground. The wind's blowing so hard during the crop planting, during the spraying time. Yeah, Minot, that's it. I was right. I couldn't remember that name last night for nothing. Off the bed. All right, Troy. You didn't answer my question, Troy. Troy, you didn't answer my question. Did you? Yeah, we saw that, man. Yeah, we'll go over there. Did you answer my question, Troy? That gum you? Hopefully it wouldn't. That yes, I did. No, downloaded. What? How long? How long that demo lasts? I don't see your answer. Downloaded. What does that mean? Downloaded. What does downloaded mean? Well, yeah, it's downloaded, but how long? All right, and how long from the download date? Did you answer that? Must have skipped by me. From the download date, how long? 7 days. Oh, well, heck, I ain't going to get my new steering wheel in time. Okay, thank you, Troy. Yeah, I see. Well, I just would have gone and used up my hours with this mouse because I'm going to run out of time before my stuff gets in. Yep. Oh, well. Ordered Tuesday. Tuesday. Ain't going to be here. Won't be here. Yeah, I've already started, but I know. I tell you what, yeah, I've already joined the site. I hadn't bought anything yet. I bought the control of the box and a set of earphones. I don't know why I bought the earphone, but I did. I bought whatever Troy said I needed. That's what I bought. But I've been driving that truck with the mouse, and let me tell you, that ain't easy. It's tough. It's nerve wracking, man. I sit up in my forearm when I make a trip and drop the load, my forearm is hurting from grabbing that mouse trying to drive that truck. Shoot, man. I ain't fooling with Stan. I ain't fooling with Stan. You know, he wrecks too many folks. I try to make money. I'm trying to make money doing it, you know, play like money. And I lost $800 something on the first trip. I don't know how it turned out minus money when I was working for the other fella, unless he charged me that much money. I don't know, but I ended up minus $800 something on the first load. And then I made 2 more loads, and I got 11,000 and something built up in my bank account. I think I'm looking at it right. And that's with the joist. That's with this mouse, and you can't drive with that mouse. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to mute mine. I expect I'll have to stay muted because I'll be and said something I shouldn't say. I'm still, I think, level 2. I don't know. I can't make my I ain't figured out how to make that old girl talk to you when I have to look at the map over there to watch where I'm supposed to be going because I can't make her talk. I missed a turn yesterday. I didn't play today. I missed a turn last night. Well, yesterday afternoon, and I was on a big interstate. And I got in the left lane and went along about 40 miles an hour till all the barriers quit and everything. And I locked the differential on that thing, and I made me a swing around in the median. And I cut that go around short compared to what I was fixing to have to do to find another exit. Look here, Dan. You know what they did to me yesterday? I took a job, and I didn't take the most expensive job. I took a job that paid $6,000 something like that dollars. And when I got in the truck, I had dual trailers behind me, and that was my third trip. And yeah, I had 80 feet or something stuck out back there. Boy. And I got hung up coming out of the gas station, trying to get back on the interstate. I went across the street and into a parking lot, a grass parking lot around some fellas looked like welding shop. Yeah, I had a piggyback. And man, there wasn't no way to back all that stuff back out of there. Not for me anyway. So I said, well, I'm going to go around the building, and there was some stuff over there on the right. I said, I'm going to go around the building and see if I can make a circle around the building in the grass and come back out. Well, I got it back there, and they had some kind of concrete pillars back there. I don't know what they were. And I thought I could squeeze between, and I couldn't. I tore up the front of the truck. So I backed out and got to turn around. And I went up on this big old grassy hill and run over some trees, some plants up there, and come down that hill onto that street I was trying to get to. Oh, man, I was tearing stuff up. But I finally made the load. Post a link to what? Oh, I got you to here. I didn't know what link he was talking about. I'm kind of dopey tonight. There it is, Troy. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was the link he was talking about. I wish I could learn how to pin that thing up there at the top. But I'm fool with it and I can't figure it out. I really can't figure it out. Hey, Chris Everett. Come on, Troy. There it is. All right, there you are.
All right, so I just want to come up for a minute. So to answer your questions, it's easier for me to talk than it is for me to type.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
So when you download the game, I think it gives you 7 days on the demo.
Yeah.
So that's 7 days from the time you download it and it'll expire. And then the headphones now is for multiplay.
Yeah, I know. I read up on. I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I'll get into that or not. So.
Oh yeah, you will. You know you're going to. You can't do no worse than Hogleg. Did you know Hogleg? You hear Hogleg drop the F-bomb the other night?
I heard somebody, but I mean, I heard somebody, but I thought it was you because you the one kept apologizing.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay.
He said, I forgot I had the microphone on. You ready? But
Yeah,
on the GPS,
yeah.
Steve, what I'll do is I'll get you on StreamYard uh, with that game, and we'll share a screen. I'll share my screen and show you how to do all that.
Okay. Well, I found the audio to directions of Map
Yeah,
Quest,
but
but I
if we
couldn't
get
get
on
her.
if we get on the private, we get on the private live, just you and me, and won't be nobody else in there. And then I can share my screen and I can show you what to click
To
and
get
to
her to
figure
talk.
everything out.
Well, will she talk on the demo?
That I don't know, but
See,
I
that's
know
what I'm.
this: you don't have it on is the problem. You gotta
Okay.
turn it on, because I didn't even know I could do it for a long time. I was sitting here watching somebody drive the truck, and I'm like this, and I'm like, well, that GPS is talking. Now,
Yeah.
how in the devil's that doing that? So I
Okay.
didn't even know it.
Well, I knew. I mean, GPS talks in your car or on your
Yeah,
phone.
but that's how you got to turn it on. And like I said, when you get your stuff, you just get on StreamYard on your phone, and then you can get on your computer, and I can show you as we go, and you can walk through it with you, show you everything you need to know.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do that after I get my control box,
Yeah,
and let's don't do it till then, cause
I know.
I'll be and forgot it. I got a
Well,
I got
yeah.
a paper over here. That's a full paper with all kind of information on it. I had to look at.
Oh, we're gonna get Coach to run a convoy. He don't know it yet, but we're gonna get him to do it. Me and Hogleg will get him to do it.
Yeah.
But listen, it's a learning curve. So here's the thing to do. Don't bombard yourself with too much at one time. Learn a little at a time.
Well, that's about all I can learn is a
Well,
little at a
and
time.
that's okay, because I didn't know how to do any of it. I had to learn, and the best way to learn is have somebody help you that knows. But there's
There you go.
hundreds of YouTube videos about that game
Well,
and how to's.
I'm anxious to get the controls, and
Mm-hmm.
because I tell you, it's not fun driving with this mouse.
I can't use keyboard because the way my hands are, it just don't work. I can't do it.
I used the numbers and everything on here, but the driving the truck with the mouse is just.
Oh
And
yeah, I know.
I've adjusted the setting on it to less sensitive and more sensitive, and it just don't do no good. It's
Well,
all too sensitive.
once you get your control, if you have trouble with it, to getting everything hooked up, which you shouldn't, but if you do, just look at a YouTube video on how to hook an Xbox control up to a
Yeah.
PC,
Right. Hey, Bub. Hey,
and
Lance.
it'll teach you everything you need to know.
Well, I figured I was going to use you for Google.
Well, it's all right.
I'd rather use you for Google than let you explain it, show me, and then have to read it and then figure it out.
All right. Well, it's time for me to go to bed. My wife's up. She says, let's go to bed. So that means
All right, man.
time to go to bed.
Thank you.
I'll talk to you. If you need some help, just let me know. I'll help you.
Okay, bud.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.
Good night. Yep. Yeah, I know it. Google is my friend. And I don't know. I have to try to figure that stuff out. A lot of it's kind of tough. Oh yeah, man, y'all about driving with this mouse it's a show now. Of course, I can't get over. I can't get over about 45 miles an hour, and I can't control the truck with this mouse. Man, it gets done all that. I ran over a highway patrolman yesterday, not in the car, standing on the side of the road. It didn't hurt him. It didn't knock his hat off, but I must run over his feet. But I was doing my best to get through all that mess real slow, but they had them blue lights shining and headlights and spotlights, and then all of a sudden there was a highway patrol. And I don't know if he was trying to stop me or not, but I got all the law breaking stuff cut off on mine. I figured out how to do that because, man, I'd be pulled over every 30 miles or more or less. Yeah, boy. No, David. I know, but you ain't gonna get me cut tonight. No, indeed. Lucky boy. Yeah. I was looking at a video on cats. Hey, Lottie, about there's a comedy thing there, short. It's a cartoon about a crackhead cat running across the bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I never thought about Lucky being a crackhead, but he's a crackhead because sometimes he'll have one of them fits. I call it a fit. Now, Mama Kitty don't do all that, but Lucky will get to running through the house squalling, and he'll come tearing in that bedroom and up over my bed and down and back out that door and down the hall, and I can hear him squalling, and he comes back, and he'll do it about every 5 minutes across that bed. And what I usually do is get that other pillow over there by me, and when he comes up on that bed, I swing that pillow at him, and then he won't come back in there no more. But the last time he did it, which was, I believe it was Friday night, he was running and squealing through the house and carrying on, and I got my telephone. Yeah, they keep getting it. Like we got two big old things of it in the house, and they play with it all the time, and they get crazy sometimes. Sometimes puts them to sleep. But I took this telephone, I went on Google right quick, and I typed in cats meowing, and there's a video of all kind of cats meow. So I cut that video on and pulled a cover over my head and had it loud as it would go. And I was like, man, the cats, and some of them was fighting, squalling at each other, how they do, and meowing and all. And then next thing I know, he was up there laying down. He quit and come up there, and he was all around on the covers trying to figure out what who I had up under the covers. And I showed it to him, and he watched it and listened to it. Listened, and man, he had them ears perked up, and I cut it off, and he went and laid down with sound asleep. But I figured out how to calm him down when he's having one of them fits, which tickled me. Yeah, it's in the dark though, David. I never have hit him. I don't think, but that's the only way I can calm him down. And it wouldn't do any good to get up and close the door, and he can't. That bedroom door can't be closed. He cuts up then. No, I might wake my wife up. Let me see. He cut it off. That real cat meowing woke he got him up. The little kittens didn't bother him, but when that real cat went, hey Jesse, Mel, yeah, bud. Okay, Tim. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Robin C. Yeah. He was done all right with the little kittens. That didn't bother him, but when that full grown cat meowed, he got up there. You sleepy, partner? Yeah, he ready to go to bed. He had to check it out. He went to rubbing on that screen, cut it off. But I don't pick on him. I never have picked on him. He just a tomcat. And that's the reason he scratches me and all that. But I never have been mean to him. Never ever. I hit him one time when he scratched me. That's my chair. I don't know if that thing got a life of its own. I put oil on it and it kept squeaking. Then all of a sudden it quit squeaking. And here a few days ago it started back squeaking. So I don't know. I'll drop this down here. Got a few more minutes before the hog leg comes on. Who's on there tonight? Kenneth or both of them? Kenneth wasn't there last night while I was watching. Quit that. What are you doing with your feet up under there? Yeah, I got into that truck driving. Yeah, since they can use that phone. He better not be called using my phone. He been asleep all day. I don't know. I don't know if he feel bad or what. But they sleep 15 hours a day, so. My linseed oil required. Yeah. I might have the cat back to the cat and put it on the carport where I can really get it. I can't figure out where it's squeaking. I can't figure out where it's squeaking. But it is bothersome, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I holler. First thing I hauled, I can't remember what the first thing I hauled was. But the second thing I hauled was car parts. And they wasn't bad at all here, Robin C. Appreciated asking, but the bad stuff was south of me. 100 miles, 150, 160 miles south of me went across out of Louisiana. Or the front, the same front, it came all the way across. This on the Alabama line now, fixing to go into Alabama and stretches from the coast all the way up into Tennessee. But the bad storm was south down, probably 7,500 miles off the coast, back up this way. I think it was a little north of Hattiesburg, which is a little ways off the coast. But yeah, that's right, Lourdes. See, Lance. All right, David. Y'all go to bed. Sleep good. Lance is gone. But it wasn't bad up here, just a little bit of rain. Now, it rained all day long up where David is. It was raining there this morning when I first looked at the radar. I texted my son and I told him, I said, man, if there's any weather in the south of the Great Lakes, y'all get it. And then and the snow and the ice and that is raining all day long. But we didn't get anything but a little rain. David said the wind's supposed to start blowing, and I looked at my weather after he said that, and it is supposed to start blowing after a while. 15, 20, 30 miles an hour, which that ain't gonna do nothing in my yard because I ain't got but one tree. I cut the rest of them down. I can't stand trees. I like grass. I like to mow. I wouldn't mind having a tree on the southwest corner of the house back there out in the backyard, but there ain't no need of me planting no damn tree. I'm not at 75 years old. I can sit under the carport. If I want to be in the shade, or wait till the sun goes down and go sit by my truck. It's shady over there all the time. When the sun gets down low enough. And in Mississippi, you got about an hour you can enjoy a shady spot late in the evening, and then you got to go in the house because the mosquitoes come out. Or the buffalo gnats. In the spring, I bet you we're going to have a pile of them too. I hate that thing. You know, two springs ago, 2019. It was 2019, no, 2020. Yeah, 2020. The buffalo gnats, I think up north they call them black flies or something like that. I don't know. But they got so bad here. Y'all know what purple martins are. Well, we put up houses for them just to have them around the house and flying. It's fun to watch. And don't get stuck on this thing about they eat mosquitoes because they don't eat no mosquitoes. If some of them stick on their wings, they might eat some of them, but they eat. And their main diet is dragonflies. And dragonflies eat mosquitoes. So purple martins really ain't doing you all that much good. But anyway, but they fun to watch, and I've had them for about 20 years here, and I've got a, I didn't try to make my colony too big, and it's just I got so many nests, and when they fill up, then the mothers have to find another house. And there's plenty of people in my neighborhood that got birdhouses up. But anyway, 2020, the buffalo nest, we had extremely high water on the Mississippi River, and the buffalo gnats were so bad, and they live on blood, or they bite you and draw blood, that they killed out of my 15 nests, I guess it was. When I cleaned the boxes out after they left, I think I found like 18 dead babies and skeletons where the gnats had been eating them up. And my neighbor down the street that's got a bunch of houses, he had like 35 dead babies in his boxes when he cleaned them out. He's a friend of mine. And I'm sure that was the case all around Greenville, where I live. And I don't know how big an area these buffalo gnats travel in, but they all over Mississippi now. And but they killed all them baby martins. And the next year, I didn't have but maybe 10 nests, maybe 10 pairs that nested. You always got some that just hanging around that don't mate. And but yeah, they kill the swarm of the baby. They bite them to death. And you know, we didn't have those things until 20. I believe it was 2011. I believe it was 2011. First time I ever knew what they were. We didn't have them here. But or 2008. I can't remember whether it was 8 or 11. But we had extremely high water in 08 and 11, and that's when they moved in here. And boy, they have been something. Now we have them every spring. And some people that they don't bother when they bite them, but they put a whip on me, and I imagine it's bigger than a 50-cent piece. When they bite me, they put a whip bigger than a 50-cent piece. It's not as big as a silver dollar, but it's bigger than a 50-cent piece, and it stands up 3 or 4 centimeters. Stands up about that high. I'm talking about an inch. Good gracious, that thing is. And I keep that sting ease when they start out. When they first show up, I put my sting ease up on the shelf by my key. And when I go out the door, I put that sting ease in my pocket. And Banana Boat 50 sunscreen is 100% effective on. Anywhere there's skin, you spray that Banana Boat 50 sunscreen, you won't get bit a single time. But if you forget and go outside and don't have that sunscreen on, at least me anyway, 4 centimeters, that it must be probably 2 centimeters then. It's about that. 4 centimeters is an inch. Millimeters. I meant millimeters. It's about that tall. Stands up about that tall. Way taller than a wasp sting. Way bigger than a wasp sting. Must be millimeters. Yeah, that's what it is, millimeters. It's way bigger taller than a wasp sting. But not an inch. But if I forget to put that Banana Boat 50 on, boy, I gotta put that sting ease, and I got a place back here behind my right ear in 2008 or 11, whichever year it was, when they ate me up, when I didn't know what was happening, that the skin still peels off the back right under my hairline. It still peels off. Well, I don't know what they did to my skin right there, but you can feel it's rough. They branded me, but now it's not on my left ear, it's on my right ear. But I hate those buffalo gnats, man. Them things. They're unbearable. I don't see how the animals stand it, because I know they're eating them. Horses and cows, deer and rabbits, and birds. I mean, no, you can't either stand. Barely. Just barely. I'm a nervous wreck when I get through driving with it. They tell me you tried it. And you don't do it still, though, do you? With a mouse. Surely you don't drive with a mouse now. Fast as you drive. I can't do it. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Y'all have a good one over there. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and you do on live. You drive with a mouse. I don't see how you do it. No wonder you run over so much stuff. Cause I can't do it. Yeah, but I can't do it, man. I get to wobbling all over the road. But that's the reason you run over everything. Oh man. The other night in that last convoy y'all had, Troy did some fancy driving. Yeah, but I can't hold it straight. I don't think so. I think yeah. No, it'll be Monday. It'll start at Monday. This coming Monday. Yeah, you can turn quicker, but I don't know. Maybe my mouse don't slide good or something. I don't know. But which way you got the sensitivity on the steering set? You got it all? It's still in the middle, or is it all the way right or all the way left? Yeah. Well, you run into everything, Stan. I don't see how you ever gonna make any money. Play money. A little to the left. I got mine all the way to the left. I'm trying to get it to stiffen up some, but it didn't help it much. But which way it makes it harder to turn, right or to the left? I don't think I've run it all the way to the right. Yeah, but you got to be playing it every day. The way you must not tear up stuff when you're driving by yourself. You can't be tearing up stuff driving by yourself. You can build up that much money. Well, I figured out what happens when you tear it all up. You don't make much. Yeah, well, they got a control that to help you with your mouse. Damn. And it's a long slide scale. And you can move it in between the 2 points. I hadn't joined the site. Oh, I got you up here. Yeah, there you go. I ain't done any of the suspension and stuff. I didn't. It ain't bothered me the way it was. Unless that stiffens up the driving. Yeah. Well, I got one coming, but my demo is going to be over with before my control gets here. And I'm just assuming that it's going to be easier to drive with the control. I'm assuming that. And if it don't, then I'm probably not going to mess with it much. Because it's not fun to me driving with that mouse right there. It's just no fun at all. I put the link up this thing. Right there you go. You sideways now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Lord, we talking about in these games, like this game right here, this truck driving, it's play money. It's not real money. Video game. That's good. That's it.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah, I can't hardly hear you.
Is that better?
I'll turn my volume up a little bit. I got it way down.
Hang on, there's away from here. Someone make it.
Kind of muffled.
Hold on.
And you talking in Yankee, so it's hard for me to understand anyway.
Yankees are the best.
What?
Yankees are the best.
I don't know. I don't have. Can y'all understand me?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Right.
Yeah, I heard you good then.
Yeah, I had to turn.
Uh-oh. He disappeared. He's on the road. He's playing that game now. Yeah, buddy. It's kind of fun. I just don't want to get hooked on it where I don't want to do nothing else. Yeah, so it was muffled to me. I couldn't hardly understand why, but I heard in that last one right before we went blank. I like that Demolition Derby that Troy was doing the other day. I like that Demolition Derby. That looked like fun. Yeah. There he is. He's trying to figure it out. All right. You back.
Can you hear me okay? You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hardly understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Let me turn this up again.
I don't know. You kind of garble. Not real good and clear. There he went again. Well, he ought to be able to figure out what the wrong button is by now. He hit it twice, so I imagine he's trying to talk through that headphone. He's trying to talk through that headphone that he plays that game with. Somebody said, "Oh, hey, Melissa. You get Lucky's picture doing the yoga, Melissa?" He was doing his yoga. Yes, that's what it sounded like. He got it in his mouth. Yeah, when Kay came home this afternoon, he got out on the floor and did some yoga for her. You know what I'm talking about, you don't. He might have, but who knows? But I can hear him when they doing that convo and stuff. I can hear him good then, but I can't hear him right here. They don't. It's too muffled or something. Melissa, y'all start the new hours Monday, right? Okay. Valentine's load. All right, Stan. Y'all start the new hours Monday. I think that's right, isn't it? Sunday, excuse me, Sunday. Well, which would be Monday. Monday morning, 4 o'clock. Well, we might get to see y'all some, but that don't fit my schedule hardly none. That's usually the few hours that I sleep. Tonight will be, yeah, it sure will. I sure need some more. I'm going to get that tended to. I guess we got hardwood floors out in the hall. I guess I could try to put it out there and do something with it and then wipe it up because it's going to make a mess, I know. Yeah, we got 30 minutes before the leg comes up. Hog head. Melissa, is Hog Leg driving the truck right now? I know he is. Yeah, I just will go on and use up all my driving time. Hey, Stan, are you still in here? I got a question for you, Stan. If you still here. Melissa, you might know the answer since you got Hog Leg there. Yeah, this money that I built up during this demo, I got the demo downloaded. That's what I'm driving on is the demo. Well, if I buy the game, will that money carry over to the game, to the the regular game is down that I download? Will that money that I made carry over, or is it just play? No, it don't count. Do you know? Where's the cat poop in the litter box? I got 2 big litter boxes in the house. Yeah, it carries over. Okay, thank you. When that stand says no, it doesn't carry over. Wait a minute now. One of you say yes, and one of you say everything carries on as the demo. Well, see now, Melissa seems like she knows. Well, Stan sounds like he knows. Hogleg said it there. I don't know. Stan, did you ever do the demo? I know Hogleg did the demo. I know he did. Stan, I bet you didn't even do the demo. Or did you? Yeah. Well, you ought to know then. Too. Both of you ought to know. I don't guess it makes any difference. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine on the internet, on the computer, Melissa. It's out there on that camera, on that telephone where I can't see the chat good. I'm fine in here. I see CP types in chat in cap too, and that's the reason he does it. And he does it in here too. But I can see fine in here. I don't know. I'll find out, I guess. I just wish I had the game controller before I bought the game. Well, I hadn't made but 3 loads, but I guess I'm going to go and use it up because I ain't gonna have my controller before the time runs out on the demo. Six days in class. Golly, Melissa. If you hadn't asked me, I probably could have told you. Let me look and see. No, that's not it. I got so many packages coming from Amazon. Let's see, there it is. I don't see on here where I can track it. Yeah, there it is right there. And then next Tuesday, be a Tuesday. That's what they say. Yeah, they say in Tuesday. But who knows? And now my time will be up on before then on my time will be up before I get my control. That's just the way it is sometimes. I mean, I don't have an Xbox. I ain't never had none of that kind of stuff, Stan. I never played a video game in my life on the computer. Oh, you got it at Walmart? Yeah. Well, I ordered one. I followed Troy's lead and got what he said I needed. Headset and the whole bit. And I got all kind of headsets from Metal Detector. I bet I could have used one of them, but they won't help my driving. But anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's kind of fun. If I could drive that truck a little better, it would be a lot more fun. No, neither one of them has a built-in mic. Now, because you know with a metal detector, all you're doing is listening. You ain't trying to talk. 30 and my headset was 20. I think mine was I think all total it was $74. I believe it was $74 free shipping. I started going to Walmart, but I'm gonna tell you about me, Stan. This is exactly what would have happened to me. No more than I know about all this stuff. I'd have gone up at Walmart and bought a controller and a headset, and I come back here and would none of it work, or one of them would have worked and the other one wouldn't. Now I got earbuds. I got a set of earbuds. You can't talk. Yeah, you can talk to them. Sure can. Well, I'll be doggone, because I got earbuds for going live out there on the riverbank. They don't last long, not long as they should. But I may be messing up too, because when I'm out there going live fishing with me and Eric, I use one, he used one. I got one in, he got one in. Well, I got earbuds. Hey, Bug. Bug, man. Don't. But they don't last long enough. At least it don't seem like they don't last long. I really don't know how long they last, because they don't last the whole thing of Jody's fishing. That's 4 hours. I know they don't last that long. But I didn't even know you could do that, see. But it wouldn't have helped me, because I'd run out of, unless I used one earbud, and when that quit, put the other in. I could have done that, I guess. I don't see Bugman either. I saw somebody say Bugman, so there he is up there. Oh yeah, Bug, that's right. I guess I could do that. Yeah, I probably could do that. Well, that's on the way back to bed. No, I barely. Oh, really? Wired earbuds. Oh, well, I don't have a wired one. I'm going to tell you one thing about that fishing challenge, Dan. I sure am glad she changed the time. Because for me, it's 7 to 11 now instead of 8 to 1. And let's see. Yeah, she moved it up an hour. So that makes it 7 to 11 instead of the way it was, 8 to 1, 9. No, wait a minute now. My time, it was 8 to 1. That's 5 hours. No, it was 9 to 1. That's right. It was 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Yeah, that's the way it was. My time. But now that she moved it back, it's 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's right. It's 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock for her. I believe that's right. That's a lot better hours. That suits me a lot better than, because I hate setting up in the dark. So I always go down there right at dark. So I'm already been there an hour or so or 2 hours, probably closer to 2 hours before the show starts. But the problem with it is, with it starting early and moving it to a Friday night, is you're going to have so many more people that want in it that it's going to probably be hard to get in it. And which that'd be all right, because I don't ever catch fish anyway, but people want to see folks catch fish, so that'd be fine if I don't get in it. But I do like the new time, bud. I imagine I don't know how many she can have up there. What is it, 8? 7 fishermen and then a co-host. Hey, John Orland. How you doing, man? Yeah, 8 to 12 for her. Oh, that's right. 7 to 11. Okay. 8 to 12, so it'd be 7 to 11 now. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I had it figured out. And she moved it up. Actually, she moved it up 2 hours, didn't she? Yeah. And moved it to a Friday night. Yeah. It makes it a lot better for me if I can get in it. And Eric too, because he don't have to work on Saturdays. What's up, John Orland? Well, y'all is getting close to hoghead time. Get to sleep till 6. Well, that ain't. Sometimes it makes a big difference, I'll tell you. Yeah, buddy. I'm glad them days are over with for me. Golly. You know, that was one of the, when I quit working, that was one of the hardest things for me to get used to. Not getting up at 5:30 every morning. 'Cause I used to wake up at 5:30 every morning. But Macomb, you gonna be in Macomb? They had storms down there tonight, John. I hope you don't catch them. Were you making a load to Macomb? Where you coming from? What route you gonna be on? Probably Interstate 55. I bet you're going down 55 out of Memphis. I guess. I don't know. I don't know where you're coming from. It don't have an S on it. It's just Macomb. That's way south of me, but yeah, that's the way I used to be, Dan. But I got nowhere. I don't have no why I was. Yeah, I was the same way. I was the same way. Percy Queen State Park, yeah, buddy. Percy Queen State Park, yeah, I've been there. We played, when I was in junior college, we played football down there somewhere. One of the junior colleges, southwest of Lincoln. I don't know, there's 2 of them down there, but we played down there, and we went out to the park when we went down. We went down to the park and stretched the legs and everything. Before we were a little ahead of time, I guess. I don't know what the coach was thinking, but we walked around that park and then went to the place somewhere and ate lunch, ate mid-afternoon lunch, and then played ball that night down there. Yeah, Percy Queen. I know where it is. I don't know. We just went. I don't even know what part of the park we was in. We just kind of walked around a little bit. "61 feet long." Yeah, you come down through 55, I guess. I don't reckon you come down to Atlanta and across. You might go down to Atlanta and come across. I don't know how you come out of Ohio. That's why I've never been to Ohio. Driving, I've been in. Well, I ain't never been to Ohio, period. You don't know what route you taking, John Oil? Yeah, you go. Where will you get on 55? Do you know? Will you go? You wouldn't go to St. Louis. No, you'll come down. You'll come. You probably Ohio. You'll probably come down through Fort Payne, Memphis. You come to Memphis. Wow. Yeah. Well, you go right. Well, 55 runs straight to Macomb. Wow, I wouldn't. It seemed like. I guess they route you though, but yeah, seemed to me like you come down to Atlanta some sort of way. Let's see, it's Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. Yeah, because you about due north of Atlanta, aren't you? Aren't you about due north of Atlanta? I don't know. Memphis seemed like that's out of the way, but I guess they know what they're doing. You go down, hit 40, and go across to Memphis. Atlanta will be nowhere near Atlanta. What now? I don't know. Yeah. Straight down Cincinnati to Louisville, then Nashville, Memphis. Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. Okay, Melissa. Yep, it's about time for Hog Leg to come on. I better shut up too. Hey, Chucky. Yep, it's time for Hog Leg, so I gotta get on out of here. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping in. Y'all go visit Hog Leg. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye.